Do you want to learn new words without memorizing long lists? The best way to build vocabulary is not by studying flashcards. It's by hearing and using words in real sentences. When you learn words in context, your brain remembers them naturally. Today, you will practice 105 sentences that will help you build your vocabulary naturally. Each sentence contains useful, everyday words that native speakers use. You will learn them by listening and repeating, not by memorizing. We will practice in 3 levels. Level 1, A2, Beginner, Basic Vocabulary for Daily Life. Level 2, B1, Intermediate, More Varied Vocabulary for Everyday Situations. Level 3, B1, B2, Advanced. You will hear each sentence twice. Then you will repeat it twice. Do not think about the words. Just listen, repeat, and let your brain learn naturally. Don't forget, you can download the free PDF with all the sentences from the link in the description below. Let's build your vocabulary naturally. Let's begin. Level 1, A2, Beginner, Basic Vocabulary for Daily Life. Describing places. The park is very beautiful and peaceful. The park is very beautiful and peaceful. My city is busy and full of life. My city is busy and full of life. The beach is clean and the water is warm. The beach is clean and the water is warm. My neighborhood is quiet and friendly. My neighborhood is quiet and friendly. The library is a calm place to study. The library is a calm place to study. The market is crowded on weekends. The market is crowded on weekends. The mountains are high and covered with snow. The mountains are high and covered with snow. Daily actions. I usually walk to the store in the morning. I usually walk to the store in the morning. She always helps her mother with cooking. She always helps her mother with cooking. He sometimes forgets his keys at home. He sometimes forgets his keys at home. We often eat dinner together as a family. We often eat dinner together as a family. They rarely go out on weekdays. They rarely go out on weekdays. I never leave the house without my phone. I never leave the house without my phone. She often reads stories to her younger sister. She often reads stories to her younger sister. Simple emotions. I feel happy when I see my friends. I feel happy when I see my friends. I get nervous before important exams. I get nervous before important exams. I feel proud when I finish something difficult. I feel proud when I finish something difficult. I get excited when I travel to new places. I get excited when I travel to new places. I feel calm when I listen to soft music. I feel calm when I listen to soft music. I get annoyed when people are late. I get annoyed when people are late. I feel grateful for the good things in my life. I feel grateful for the good things in my life. Household items. The sofa in the living room is very comfortable. The sofa in the living room is very comfortable. The fridge is full of fresh food. The fridge is full of fresh food. The lamp on my desk gives good light. The lamp on my desk gives good light. The mirror in the bathroom is very big. The mirror in the bathroom is very big. The rug on the floor is soft and warm. The rug on the floor is soft and warm. The curtains in my room are blue. The curtains in my room are blue. The kettle on the kitchen counter is new. The kettle on the kitchen counter is new. Describing weather. The weather is sunny and warm today. The weather is sunny and warm today. It is cloudy and might rain later. It is cloudy and might rain later. The wind is blowing very strongly outside. The wind is blowing very strongly outside. It is freezing cold in the winter. It is freezing cold in the winter. The summer heat is sometimes unbearable. The summer heat is sometimes unbearable. The sky is clear and full of stars.
The sky is clear and full of stars. It is foggy and difficult to see far. It is foggy and difficult to see far.
Level 1 complete. Level 2, B1 intermediate. Varied vocabulary for everyday situations. Talking about jobs. I work as a nurse at the local hospital. I work as a nurse at the local hospital. My father is an engineer who builds bridges. My father is an engineer who builds bridges. My mother is a teacher who loves children. My mother is a teacher who loves children. She wants to become a graphic designer. She wants to become a graphic designer. He works in a bank and handles customer accounts. He works in a bank and handles customer accounts. My neighbor is a chef at a famous restaurant. My neighbor is a chef at a famous restaurant. I dream of becoming a writer someday. I dream of becoming a writer someday. Travel and adventure. I love exploring hidden places in the city. I love exploring hidden places in the city. She enjoys hiking in the mountains on weekends. She enjoys hiking in the mountains on weekends. We went camping near the lake last summer. We went camping near the lake last summer. He took a boat trip along the river. He took a boat trip along the river. I prefer staying in small family hotels. I prefer staying in small family hotels. She collected seashells on the beach. She collected seashells on the beach. We watched the sunset over the ocean. We watched the sunset over the ocean. Technology and gadgets. I use my smartphone to check my messages. I use my smartphone to check my messages. She spends hours watching videos on her tablet. She spends hours watching videos on her tablet. He turned on his laptop
to do some work. He turned on his laptop to do some work. We connect to the internet using Wi-Fi. We connect to the internet using Wi-Fi. The speakers produce very clear sound. The speakers produce very clear sound. I need to charge my headphones before I use them. I need to charge my headphones before I use them. She downloaded a new app for learning English. She downloaded a new app for learning English.
Describing people's character. My best friend is very honest and trustworthy. My best friend is very honest and trustworthy. She is a very generous person who helps others. She is a very generous person who helps others. He is quite shy when meeting new people. He is quite shy when meeting new people. My cousin is adventurous and loves challenges. My cousin is adventurous and loves challenges. She is very patient with young children. She is very patient with young children. He is ambitious and works hard every day. He is ambitious and works hard every day. My grandmother is wise and gives good advice. My grandmother is wise and gives good advice.
Eating out. We decided to eat at a new Italian restaurant. We decided to eat at a new Italian restaurant. He ordered a pizza with extra cheese. He ordered a pizza with extra cheese. The salad was fresh and full of flavor. The salad was fresh and full of flavor. The waiter was very helpful and friendly. The waiter was very helpful and friendly. We shared a delicious chocolate dessert. We shared a delicious chocolate dessert. I left a tip for the excellent service. I left a tip for the excellent service. Level 2 complete. Level 3. B1, B2. Advanced. Richer vocabulary for deeper expression. Discussing health and wellness. I try to maintain a balanced diet with lots of vegetables. I try to maintain a balanced diet with lots of vegetables. She goes to the gym regularly to stay in shape. She goes to the gym regularly to stay in shape. Getting enough sleep is essential for good health. Getting enough sleep is essential for good health. Meditation helps me relax after a stressful day. Meditation helps me relax after a stressful day. Drinking plenty of water keeps my skin clear. Drinking plenty of water keeps my skin clear. I practice yoga to improve my flexibility. I practice yoga to improve my flexibility. Taking breaks during work reduces my stress. Taking breaks during work reduces my stress.
Creative activities. I love drawing portraits of people I know. I love drawing portraits of people I know. She writes poems about nature and feelings. She writes poems about nature and feelings. He plays the piano beautifully and with emotion. He plays the piano beautifully and with emotion. I enjoy making handmade gifts for my friends. I enjoy making handmade gifts for my friends. She creates beautiful sculptures from clay. She creates beautiful sculptures from clay. We often paint together on sunny afternoons. We often paint together on sunny afternoons. He writes short stories about imaginary worlds. He writes short stories about imaginary worlds.
Expressing opinions. I believe that education is the key to success. I believe that education is the key to success. In my view, kindness should be our priority. In my view, kindness should be our priority. I think that we should protect the environment. I think that we should protect the environment. I feel that everyone deserves equal opportunities. I feel that everyone deserves equal opportunities. I am convinced that hard work always pays off. I am convinced that hard work always pays off. I think that taking risks leads to personal growth. I think that taking risks leads to personal growth.
Talking about challenges. I once faced a difficult situation at work. I once faced a difficult situation at work. She overcame her fear of public speaking. She overcame her fear of public speaking. He managed to solve a complex problem. He managed to solve a complex problem. We struggled at first, but eventually succeeded. We struggled at first, but eventually succeeded. I learned a lot from my biggest failure. I learned a lot from my biggest failure. She never gave up despite the obstacles. She never gave up despite the obstacles. He turned a difficult moment into an opportunity. He turned a difficult moment into an opportunity. Building positive habits. I start my day by making my bed. I start my day by making my bed. She writes in her journal every evening. She writes in her journal every evening. He reads a book for 30 minutes before bed. He reads a book for 30 minutes before bed. I try to learn one new word every day. I try to learn one new word every day. She practices English for 15 minutes daily. She practices English for 15 minutes daily. I take a walk outside to clear my mind. I take a walk outside to clear my mind. He listens to podcasts while commuting to work. He listens to podcasts while commuting to work. Level 3 complete. Conclusion and next steps. Congratulations! You have completed all 3 levels, 105 sentences. You practiced vocabulary about places, daily actions, emotions, household items, weather, jobs, travel,
technology, character, eating out, health, creativity, opinions, challenges, and positive habits.
Now, here is your mission. Practice these sentences every day. The words will become part of your natural vocabulary without studying or memorizing lists. Don't forget, you can download the free PDF with all the sentences from the link in the description below.
If this video helped you, give it a like. Subscribe for more shadowing practice. Share it with a friend who wants to build vocabulary naturally. Write in the comments one sentence from today that you will use in real life. I read every comment. Keep speaking, keep practicing, and keep believing in yourself. See you in the next video.